settle more positively today. So Rommel's Journey's now gone up. And they're set. Racing. Beginning well, Vranyo hopped out to join Quids. Beads just off them, but rushing forward 3 wide. Then Hot Blooded. Out very wide is Rommel's Journey. Going around Pilbara Song, Forever Dreaming. Then Elite Jewel. Getting well back, My Boy Eddie. He's second last, the second favourite. And last is Bob Along Bob. So Vranyo took over. Coming off the back straight, leads from Beads. And up on the outside now contesting second and third position is Rommel's Journey. Quids the inside, gets a beautiful trail. Then Pilbara Song. Midfield Hot Blooded with Forever Dreaming. Then My Boy Eddie. Back second last is Elite Jewel. And back at the tail of the field, Bob Along Bob. Up toward the turn, Vranyo. A half length in front of Beads. Quids being nursed by Pike into the bend. Now coming 3 wide is Rommel's Journey, although looking beaten. Quids angled off heels sharply there. Then Forever Dreaming down the centre. My Boy Eddie from a long way back. Beads loomed alongside Vranyo, who needs to lift. Beads has taken over here. Now on the outside, Forever Dreaming's coming. So Forever Dreaming raced up to Beads. They've beaten off Vranyo, but it's Forever Dreaming driven to the line by Turner, working clear close to home, and Forever Dreaming beats Beads. Then Vranyo, Quids, and getting through his gears late, My Boy Eddie from an unpromising position. Further back in the field came the likes of Bob Along Bob, along with Hot Blooded. Back third to last was Elite Jewel, along with Rommel's Journey and Pilbara Song. Forever Dreaming has sat just off them. A market improver from that debut performance. Really has shown some significant development since that first run, but particularly tactically, whereas on debut, forced to settle at the rear of the field. Today, sits up close and has the punch to come over the top and a score. Forever Dreaming for Colin Webster, Troy Turner, and has been slightly too good for them on the run to the judge. Vranyo, the favourite, led, appeared to have its chance, and has eventually weakened back into third place. Beads split them, ranging up on the turn, and Quids back in fourth. So it's 9, 3, 8, 11, 1, 12, 17, getting home in 36, 1, 5, and it's won by 1.5. So 3 Beads runs second for Steve Wolf, Peter Nucky, then 8 Vranyo, Simon Miller, Chris Parnham, and 11 Quids, Reese Radford and William Pike, boxing on there from the turn onwards after getting a good trip behind the pace setter. Runners beginning to return here, but it was a fairly conclusive success in the end there at the hands of Forever Dreaming. Colin Webster would be delighted, no doubt, with that performance.
To have him down here in the yard, Mr. Webster. Forever Dreaming, a wonderful performance today. What were your expectations coming off that debut run where she drawn wide and just had to go back?
Well, I thought she'd win today. Her trial form was excellent, Britt. And I think first up, I don't know what happened. I think she just suffered from stage fright. I couldn't believe that she ran so poorly, after her trials. Nothing was wrong with her. We couldn't find anything wrong, and she pulled up really well, and I expected her to win today.
You've obviously been in the game a long time, but do you still go home and scratch your head on occasions like that where you're expecting such a promising performance and then it just doesn't come to fruition on the race day?
You certainly do. You go home and you wonder what the hell happened, but it just happens, and unfortunately the horses can't talk to tell you what went wrong, but I don't know what went wrong that day, but it certainly wasn't her.
She well and truly made amends today. Now, they had to stand in the gates for a long time today. For inexperienced horses, it is a hard ask. Were you worried about her in that situation, or does she have the type of temperament that she's pretty happy to just stand around?
I was very worried because, as you say, young horses standing in the gates for a long time, it's very hard to assess how they'll go. And she didn't get the best of the start today, actually. If you have a look, she missed it just slightly, but she got into a good position in the race, and I was happy with the way she was travelling.
Through the line, she looked to be really strong past the post. Do you think she's a horse that's going to want further?
She certainly will, yes. I think she's a champion fillies stakes horse, this filly.
Looking forward to seeing her career progression. Well done on the win.
Thanks, Whitley.
There's Colin Webster, Forever Dreaming, a Snipperton filly out of Absolute Cracker. A wonderful performance today, and clearly she's been showing great signs behind the scenes for him to be so confident today. Troy Turner jumps off the scales and have a chat with Scott.
He is. He's going to have a chat. Colin was just saying the other day on debut, left him scratching his head. What did you think of the run?
Yeah, had us all scratching a little bit. Her work's been pretty good and expected her to run really well last start, but it's good to see she's bounced back today.
What's the difference today?
Look, maybe they run off her legs a little bit, but she never really finished the race the other day, but maybe she had a chance to find her feet and balance up and then use a good turn of foot.
Colin seems to have a big opinion of her. Did she give you a nice feel?
She does. She always has. You know, you can only see her trial form's pretty good, so hopefully she can keep continuing her run.
Up to Port Hedland a couple of weeks ago. Did you get to go fishing?
Yeah, we won't talk about that.
Congratulations, Jagsy.
Thanks.
Perhaps catching more winners on the racecourse here with Forever Dreaming than with the fishing there from Jagsy. But good to see him with a winner. Forever Dreaming taking out race number 3, defeating Beads and the favourite Ranyo in for third.